Hello, hello everyone. As Wednesday, we have Coach Radha, but today we'd like also to say Happy Ramadan for every Muslims.
Happy Ramadan, Mariam.
Happy Ramadan, Radha. I think you have also another things and
We've had some stuff last week. So as I was saying, it's a very spiritual,
oh
religious, very and then also we had that all of the planets alignment and everything happening. So there's a lot of strong energy.
yes,
It's good energy, but if you are
practicing.
not practicing, if you're not grounding, it will affect you. A lot of emotions are gonna come up.
Yeah,
Lots of emotions going to come up, but the emotions are coming up for you to deal with it. And I'll be honest, I'm experiencing a lot of stuff that it's like a shedding time.
hmm.
And spring usually is too. When you really think about that too, the springtime and all of that. It's like before spring, you shed, you let go, and then the newness because spring brings in.
The born. I say born,
It's a
born.
birth.
Yeah,
Yes, it's like a rebirth. So before the
rebirth.
rebirth,
Yeah,
there's a lot of pain that you have to go through, and I'm definitely feeling it. I'm not sure about you, Miriam, but it's just like that. Also, the snakes are shed before the new
yeah,
skin comes on.
yeah. I
But that
agree.
shedding time sometimes is painful. So if anyone's experiencing things like that, if you notice that your relationships, you're going through some extreme times and your emotions are just crazy, accept it.
Yeah, it's a
Let it
normal.
happen, yeah, and feel the pain because that's what I have to keep telling myself. Don't fight it. Like feel the pain, let it come up. The reason it's coming up because there is amazing things waiting on the other side.
Yeah, thank you so much, Radha. Today we'll speak about trust.
Yes. Uh, I'm laughing because you know how sensitive this subject is, right? Because literally, we can't survive if we don't trust. Can we?
No, trust who? Ourselves first.
Everybody.
First,
Ourselves?
ourselves before anything. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe trust that God with
Yeah.
us is very important.
Yes. Knowing,
Believe.
and this is that time knowing. I said we talk about spirituality one day because knowing the energy beyond us.
Yes,
So
I,
trusting that, trusting the process,
so, I agree.
trusting in ourselves that yes, we're going to create the boundaries.
Yeah, trusting in time, things like everything
Trusting in
is
time.
coming in time. Okay.
Yes. Yes. And the biggest one, and this is what I want to talk about, is trusting to open your heart up
With love.
with anything. Because
Okay.
when we have the heart closed, because then we're not trusting anyone.
Even us.
Why do you think we have problems? Okay, fine, even if we trust ourselves, right? When we're going around the world, because that also happens. I've been in the state where I'm like, yep, I trust myself. I know what I want. Because I never really got, especially when I never got influenced by people. I've always been the person, even in high school, people were around me, drank and smoked. I didn't. So I didn't never get, so I trusted in me. I trusted myself to be able to. But at the same time, when I went out in the world, I didn't trust people because of what had happened in my life, right? When my trust kept getting broken. So even though I knew where I stood, I didn't trust the people around me. I didn't trust in anything. I didn't trust in anyone. It was more or less walking around like this armor around me.
Yeah, I passed in this period of in my life, but I trust until this person it changed my like insight or like my opinion on him. I block him. I never trust him anymore. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But the only thing what ends up happening is it's okay, individual persons, and then you get them out of your life and stuff like that. But when we come out in the world, like anywhere, if we just think that everyone is danger for us, this world is a place that's going to harm you. People are going to harm you. We don't trust. You literally cannot live like that.
Yeah.
We can't. We know young kids are going through that
Mm.
because whatever they've experienced. So now when they're on the world, they think, and the slightest thing someone says, they take it to heart. People are going to harm me. People are going to say things to hurt me. So I can't trust anyone. They lose trust with us. Same thing, right? So basically, we're living in this fear that everybody is going to harm us. What do you think about that, Mariam? Is
I
that the
passed,
truth?
yeah, I passed in this experience. Somebody hurt me big time. It's let me never trust anyone
Yeah. And is
anymore.
it
It
fair for the
destroy me.
people who have not hurt you? It's not, right?
Hmm.
See, those are things I experience.
Yeah, but I feel like when I had like awareness with you, I understand more. I feel like it's a big lesson for me.
Yeah.
Okay, to put a limit for my trust,
Mhm.
to choose people who I have to trust. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, not give the trust like open and widely. Okay, I have to put
Yeah.
limit.
Yeah. And then knowing that just because someone has hurt you doesn't mean everyone's going to hurt you.
Ah, yes, yes, but before I get the awareness and
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the session with you, yeah, for sure, I said everyone, I am not safe anymore because might anyone hurt me. Okay,
Hmm.
because I had a bad experience. Very bad experience, destroyed
Yeah. And how does
destroyed
your life end
inside
up
me.
being?
Mm,
Your life is not good that way, is it?
no,
When you think that everyone, like, because same with me, that's what I used to do. I just because of certain people who've, hurt me and did all whatever they did, I lost trust in everyone. Didn't matter who came in front of me.
even your relative, the like very close relative, you can't
Of
trust
course.
anyone anymore, even your mom, even your brother, sisters. Okay, because inside you are
Insecure.
not okay anymore. You can't feel like safe. You are safe anymore.
Yes.
Even here, tell you no.
Yes.
You don't have to trust anyone.
Exactly. Exactly. So there you go. So we lose the faith in everyone or don't feel safe. So it comes back again, what we always keep talking about, because it's the brain, once it's realized the whole world is out to get you. So don't trust nobody. It's not safe in this world. You don't feel safe. Now, your life is going to be that way. You're just going to keep attracting actually more people who are going to prove it to you not to trust more people
Yeah,
because you're going to attract the similar kind of people over
I
and
know.
over and over into your life. So what do we think we need to do, Mariam? I'm actually coaching. I'm going to get you to tell me
Today
today.
I'm out of order. Don't ask me question, please.
No worries, no worries. So again, we have to go and have those conversations with ourselves
Yes.
and make us feel safe.
Yeah, but it's not coming like easily. You have to practice, okay? You
Oh,
have to
it's
trust
the same
yourself.
thing.
Yeah, there is
Uh,
a certain process to do it.
there is a
You have-
process,
Yeah,
but who's the first person that you have to make feel safe?
yourself
Yeah,
inside
but what part of yourself?
your heart,
Because
your brain,
usually, is it the adult who just starts to not feel safe, or is it that child in them?
child inside you.
Yes. And that's what I have to consistently do even today. I even had conversation with her this morning. I have to keep asking her, How are you feeling? What's going on? Do you trust the world? Do you trust everybody? Do you feel safe? So that's when I have to, that statement I always get everyone to repeat, and they think it's just a statement and they don't repeat it. And that's when problems keep coming. When I say I'm in the present moment, feeling safe and
Yeah, this is what
supported.
you did with me. I benefit big time from it.
Yeah,
I feel more safe now, more calm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And safe and supported. Because then realizing you are safe right now within you,
Mm.
you are supported because going back, you need to have the connection to you. So you tell that little girl or boy that they're safe.
Yeah.
You connect your heart space. You open up your heart knowing that you are going to take care of your heart.
Mm.
So you open it up. Yes, it's going to be painful. Yes, you have to go through a lot of tears.
Yeah, I know. I
It's
can.
a physical pain. It's actual physical pain that happens. So it's not just a thing. You actually literally will feel it. You'll feel the pain in your heart. But you know that you're going to be safe because it's you managing your heart, you managing emotion. And then you connect with the creator. That's when saying that I'm safe and supported.
Mm.
Because when you're feeling safe and supported within you and the energy above, God, creator, universe, now you can show up in the world and knowing, trusting that I am, and then also to Mother Earth, because you need to ground,
Mm.
because knowing heaven and earth, right? So you're connected, you feel good. Now you can show up in the world and know that you are good, that you are safe,
Yeah.
that you can trust in yourself enough not to get hurt.
And after that, you will attract only the people you can trust in it. With the
Whatever you feel inside is what you're going to keep attracting, because otherwise, because I get this a lot, almost in even our school class courses, we've actually talked about the trust, and that was huge. A lot of people turn around and said, well, I just don't trust anyone and I can't trust anyone. So my whole thing is, well, you can go out there, and these are students would be going as teacher's assistant, or students are going to go in their mental health field and help. I said, well, you need to work on that, because if you go into this attitude that I can't trust anyone, when you're going to work with someone, they're not going to trust you, because remember, it's the nervous system that feels it.
Mm.
So the brain of the other person is scanning to see how the other person's feeling. So if you as a worker, or like with me, for example, if I'm not, I had to work on this and I have to consistently work on this. If I don't trust myself, Mariam, do you think any of my clients can trust and be open with me?
No.
So the work I'm able to do you think I'll be able to do that? I mean, of my case studies that I've had where I've been able to get people to go out of that kind of state,
Mm.
but they never trusted anyone. They went to so many psychiatrists, they went to so many counselors, and they came to me and they felt the trust. I've had a lot of parents tell me when their young kids had gone to counselors and they didn't feel right there, but then seeing me, they felt comfortable and trusting. Because I have to make sure that my nervous system is calm, that I feel like I can trust the world, I'm feeling safe, then the people in front of me will feel it. So that's one of the things I tell my students. It's something we all need to work on consistently.
Yeah.
We all have to. And then coming into the relationships.
Mm.
Because if we're going to go, and a lot of people say to me, well, I just don't try. I can't. I'm not going to trust. Nope. I'm like, okay. But then just be ready to continue to have what's happening in your life. And I refuse to be where I am. So that's why I have to continuously work to build that trust.
Yeah.
And sometimes a mind will, even though you think you have built that trust and you open, but the mind will take you back into your past.
Mm.
And that will happen.
A lot.
But then us to be aware, it happens to me too.
Mm.
When I haven't experienced something similar for a while, and then all of a sudden something comes my way. My mind,
Yeah.
woo, it hits your heart, right? Because you're like, okay, why am I feeling this way? I should not be feeling this way. And then you realize it's just the memories from
Past.
past. Because someone or
The experience. Yeah.
someone or that situation you current is just maybe reminding you. So now all of a sudden you start to feel all those emotions. So it's a constant work. So biggest thing is always to come back and keep telling yourself that I'm safe
Mm.
and I'm supported. Because when you keep saying that, your nervous system calms down,
Yeah.
your body relaxes, then the person in front of you have no reason to put up their guard,
Exactly.
right? Because otherwise, that's what's going to happen. They're going to have their guard because they're going to be in that alert mode. And they're going to end up saying something or doing something. And now you're going to say, see, I told you. The mind does that. I told you not to trust anybody.
Yeah.
This is what you're going to get.
Just the bad siren. I say bad siren. It's really bad, because all of
Again, your
try to
ego.
hesitate.
Remember what we talked about?
Oh.
So whatever you want to call it, but you're the ego, whatever, but that's your mind. The protective mind's gonna come up and said, I told you. I
Mm.
told you not to trust that person. You did not listen to me.
Yeah.
So then you go into that full hole over and over. So coming back, telling
We're
yourself
number one.
that you are safe, that you are supported,
Yeah.
that whatever is happening, you can take care of yourself. You show up like that in the world, then you will only attract. And then times mind will come up, but just let your mind know. That's when the awareness, like you always say, Mariam, that's when you have the awareness. Okay, I guess I wasn't in the present moment. I guess I didn't feel safe right now, but I'm going to come back. And
Yeah,
then
but
sometimes
at
you might
least,
have to have the conversation.
yeah, but at least now you have the awareness to understand what it's happening with you right now and how you fix yourself right away, not to be in the same.
Tomorrow and the day after.
Yeah.
And also, at that point, then you can have the conversation.
Mm.
Because then once you realize it, you have that awareness, you deal with your emotion, and then now you can come out and let someone know how you feel if there's situations going on.
Yeah,
Then you can deal with that.
I agree. Because sometimes I came to you and tell you I can't understand my feeling. But even she knows me from my eyes. You're
Hey,
not okay. She asked me, "Are you okay?" I told her, "Yes, I'm okay." She told me,
yeah.
"You are not."
Funniest part is when you say, "Oh no, everything's fine. I'm excited about this and excited about that." I'm like, Mariam, are you
She
sure,
told me like
Mary?
that. Mm-mm.
Okay, Mariam, feel it in your body. Where in your body do you feel the heaviness? And right away.
She always knows me right away.
I know I get that a lot of times. See people say, how did you know? I'm like, I just know.
Yeah.
I
Do you
just know.
know, maybe body language, maybe
It's
eyes,
the body language. It's
mm,
the energy. And
energy.
that's why I always say we have to be so mindful
Mm,
of our nonverbals. So
mm,
you can say all you want, that I'm doing great, but I could feel it in your body.
mm.
I could see it in your eyes. I could hear it in your voice.
I know, I know.
And one of the things I've been practicing, and sometimes it's dangerous for me because that's remember I was saying to you earlier, I'm feeling everything right now, I'm very sensitive. that's because I'm really focusing and practicing on I'm taking myself to another level. Human behavior, right? You already know that's been my passion. But really practicing on hearing and knowing every action of a person in front of me,
Mm.
what it tells me. So I literally am able to tell and dissect and
And
analyze what
feel
that.
it and feel it.
Yeah. And mainly the reason I'm trying to focus it more is basically the work, even as teaching, right? And that's going to help me being able to know what that person in front of me, because then I can take this and teach others.
Mm.
So I'm like my senses are extreme right now. So it sees things
Great. Oh my God. I wish it
behind.
were from.
But the thing is we all have it.
I know.
Remember, animals, they don't speak, but animal sensors are so intense. They sense you when someone is sick, like a dog or puppy does that. When someone's sick, when something's going on, they sense it. They're not able to speak. So when we quieten ourselves, that's why everybody should have the quiet moment, like shut up and then listen to someone. So when you shut up and you listen to someone, you can know exactly what's going on with that person.
Yeah, the mom, I believe that the mom had the big sensor, especially with her kids and her
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We all have it. The only reason
child.
we don't feel it is because we're too much in here and we're too busy thinking and talking,
Not here.
not here.
Mm.
So even when you give yourself silent time, so that's what I do more when I sit in silence. And I'm able to, that's when I'm able to every like every sound, all of it. So then when I come out in the world, I'm able to sense and I'm able to. But like I said, sometimes it's a disadvantage to me because I feel
Yeah,
too extreme,
yeah,
right? But that's another thing for trusting too, is let's give everyone the tip. Silence. When you're talking to someone, try and just shut yourself up. You come to the present moment, you just tell yourself, okay, I'm just going to pay attention to that person
yeah,
in front of me. Then you're going to be able to trust yourself and trust the other person. Otherwise, this takes over
yeah,
and this is going to mess you up.
yeah, I agree. Thank you so much, Radha. I like this topic because we need it,
Yeah, it's a
especially these
consistent
days.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. See you
Okay.
next week.
Yes. And I want to wish everyone again happy Ramadan. I know a lot of
Thank
people
you.
who watch this episodes are probably doing that.
Thank
And
you so much.
we will see you all next week. Sending everyone lots of love.
Me too. Send you love. Thank you so much and have a great week and see you next week.